Good morning everybody, how is it going? And welcome to a game between New Logic Gaming and London Conspiracy Dota 2 for the Shanghai Major Open Qualifiers. Well, I was gonna say 2016, but I don't know if we're gonna have another one. So, I guess we'll just end it right there. Anyhow, this is a game that I picked because we had some interesting hero picks, as per usual, and I just wanna cast a lot, honestly. I'm just practicing casting still, I'm still trying to get good at this. And for once, I'm not gonna be deadly tired because I actually slept a decent amount today, so that's pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, I also want to cast a lot of the Shanghai Major Open Qualifiers, not even just that, just the Shanghai Major in general, I suppose. And yeah, there are not a lot of casters available for this, like, as you can see, no broadcasters, nobody did this. This is a world's first right here, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody else has ever casted this game, so that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Does that sound like a good idea? It sounds like a good idea to me. Anyway, we have Tusk and Gyrocopter picked up first bans. We have a Lone Druid, which is interesting. Actually, I'm very surprised to see a Lone Druid banned. I gotta admit, I don't really know anything about the teams here. I'm currently looking if I recognize any of the players. I recognize Excalibur, I think? No. People, I think I've heard of Excalibur before, but then again, that's such a generic name that, frankly, I don't know. I don't know any of these people. I just won't even pretend that I do. But this might be a respect ban, right? I'm very surprised to see a Lone Druid ban. Other than that, Io could also be a respect ban, but Io is just really good. We have the Invoker and the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful might also be a respect ban, but then again, also very good hero. Same for Invoker, not too surprised there. We have a Jen coming out, Queen of Pain, Lina, and we're gonna go into the last ban. As per picks, we have Tusk and Dazzle, super solid dual supporting lineup already for New Logic. You can't really go wrong with those two heroes, right? If you really want to go 6.8 5-star, then you would pick a Winter Wyvern now, but Winter Wyvern not really that good anymore, so we're probably not gonna see that. Gyrocopter Beastmaster, also really solid. I think the Gyrocopter is, in general, one of those heroes that you can just always pick and you're gonna be fine. Right, Beastmaster a little less in that category, but at the same time, I don't really see anything that can go wrong with a Beastmaster. Batrider coming out for New Logic, and this is one of the interesting heroes I was looking forward to, being the Oracle. Honestly, let me be honest, the Batrider is, I think, kind of interesting. We haven't seen him a lot recently. I think Beastmaster is kind of interesting. Like him, by the way, the last band from New Logic. You know, like, I don't know, Lycan is just pretty solid. I do like the new Lycan a lot, actually. Played him a bunch of times, and you have the Necrobook crit, which is just so strong. Necrobook crit is insane. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, Ember Spirit coming out for New Logic. Nothing too surprising there. I like the Ember Spirit a lot here, especially with the supporting cast. You have the Tusk and the Dazzle keeping Ember alive. And Ember is one of those heroes that you really need to have a way of locking him down, right? You need to be able to kill him, else you just lose. This hero is not somebody you can ignore. So, yeah, having Dazzle and Tusk to keep him alive is a really nice idea, I think. And we'll see how that works out. However, I currently think that New Logic has a little bit too much of a reliance on Ember Spirit's damage output. Other than him, there's nobody here that really hurts a lot, right? Batrider deals a bit of damage, Dazzle and Tusk, yeah, they deal a little bit of damage. Tusk is okay, but it's not great, right? The point being that Batrider, Dazzle and Tusk are not gonna kill anyone, right? They'll get them pretty low, but they won't kill them. Ember Spirit is good at killing, but then again, you need to kill an entire team here on your own. Probably not going to happen. So, I wouldn't be too surprised to see some high damage hero coming out for New Logic last. We have Bane coming for London Conspiracy, so they're really hoping to shut down Ember Spirit as much as possible. They have the Beastmaster Roar, they have the Bane with the Fiend script. Those are some very powerful abilities and are definitely going to allow them to, well, you know, lock him down and hopefully kill him. However, it seems like they need a mid, possibly. I assume the Beastmaster's offlane. I'm not really sure what Oracle does these days. This is actually the first match I've seen an Oracle in. I have seen Oracle banned a few times, but actually picked up, I don't believe so. So it's gonna be interesting to see that. Sadly, I haven't had much time to watch competitive. I really haven't. The only time I currently really get to watch a bunch of games is when I cast them, which is also why I cast a decent amount, because I really enjoy watching Dota, right? So, yeah, anyway. Oh, there we go with Zeus. Yes, that's definitely a high damage, high burst hero. That guy is going to be very scary, likely going into the mid, but no matter what he does, Zeus is going to put the hurt on any team every game, that hero just deals a lot of damage, right? And that's exactly what they were looking for, I think, like somebody who can really put a lot of hurt on anyone. And London Conspiracy, they are still missing one hero. I would expect a mid, yeah, probably Alchemist in the mid lane, which seems nice. He can just grab himself an early magic wand, which should allow him to deal with the Zeus just fine. And honestly, like, one of the interesting aspects about Zeus doesn't really deny. Zeus, that's just not a thing he does, right? He spams the Q on the creep wave, which then pushes the creep wave and kills all of the creeps there, gives him last hits and all of that. But he doesn't really deny, because his attack animation is complete garbage, his damage is complete garbage. He's just not good at that. Right? So generally speaking, the Alchemist will actually be able to get all of the last hits he wants in the mid lane. Magic Stick, okay, is he gonna rush the wand? Yes, he's gonna rush the wand. Okay, I'm not too surprised by that. I think that's definitely the right way of going about it. Against Zeus, again, the hero spams a lot. You want to have a magic wand as soon as possible. And not only is it gonna be nice in that regard, but also you don't need things like a stout shield. Right, you just don't need it, because Zeus is not gonna hit you. That's just not the thing he does. He has shitty range, shitty damage, shitty animation, right? It's just not gonna happen. So in that regard, I like this build a lot. I think that's definitely the right way to go about it, and it's gonna help him a lot with keeping up with the spam coming out from the Zeus. Anyway, we've got a bit of a rotation already coming out at the top lane. Seems like LC's maybe looking to secure a kill or something already. They do have the damage output. Never underestimate a gyrocopter this early on. They can definitely put the hurt on some people. And they're gonna run into them. Do they have vision? Yes, they see too. The other side, I'm fairly certain they know, though. I am fairly certain they know. Yeah, if they saw... Well, if LC saw NLG, then NLG also saw LC. So, yeah, they did definitely catch each other right there. But it seems that LC is just gonna be able to secure the rune for the Alchemist, which is fantastic, of course. That's what you're looking to do. It's not as powerful as it used to be, but having 300 starting gold is still very nice, right? Like, honestly, the difference between 300 and 500 is not super significant, right? It's just, it is significant, but it's not like, not game-changing. I don't think so. So, Alchemist is just going to go into the mid lane and it's going to be fine here. I'm interested in seeing how he's going to play against Mitch on that Zeus here. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the teams, at the players, at who is doing what here. We have Mitch on the Zeus going up against John on the Alchemist. I like these names. Those are some names I can actually pronounce for once. That's nice. At the top lane, we have Solon on the Bane, Jalopy on the Gyrocopter, and Biber on the Oracle, going up against the Coon on the Batrider, who is currently playing the solo safe lane. At the bottom, we have Excalibur on the Ember Spirit, protected by Malon on the Tusk, and Siroji on the Dazzler, going up against Bane, played by Solon, and already had the Kefka. And Kefka, right, yeah. We had the Bane rotate into the bottom already. So it seems that NLG, they are mostly looking to avoid the fight here. The aggressive tri-lane is just not something they want to go up against. Pretty smart choice. I think Ember Spirit is one of those heroes where it doesn't really matter, you know, like how well the enemies are doing. You just want the Ember Spirit to do well, because Ember Spirit is really, really powerful. They might actually be able to do this. One last hit. Ah, really close. Really, really close though. That's a bit unfortunate. The two dogs are creating a lot of space right now though. Like, these guys, they don't hurt a lot yet, but it's still just a little bit of additional pressure, right? And that's all you need. Alchemist already picking up his bottle, of course. Nothing too surprising there. He should be able to get the next rune. And this is such an interesting mid lane, by the way. I love this, because this is like two spammers that constantly push the lane going up against each other. And that makes it very interesting to me. You can see the Zeus already has his bottle as well. Now, he rushed it a bit more than the Alchemist, but then again, Alchemist cheats, right? Alchemist cheats. Alchemist is a cheat, and yes, he will be faster if it comes to getting some money. But, you know, at the same time, that's just something you have to put up with. Oh, the Arcane Rune. That's actually kind of a big deal. That's actually kind of a big deal. Oh, Mitch also having the boots now. One thing I think is interesting, by the way, is that the Zeus skilled the Lightning Bolt. I personally wouldn't have. I would have skipped the Lightning Bolt for now. You do want the second point into the Arc Lightning. But, you know, he's using it to apply some pressure. I wouldn't be too surprised if he just skilled it because he saw he got himself an Arcane Rune. So he can definitely start spamming it on. But yeah, generally speaking, Zeus skill build is 2 points into Arc Lightning, and then you max out the Lightning Bolt, right? You don't get more than 2 bolts, but 2 points, because you want the Lightning Bolt max as soon as possible. But but the Arc Lightning becomes significantly more powerful at level 2, so you kind of want that upgrade. Oh, Baby Knight? Actually, John. No, sorry, John taking a lot of pressure here. They might be able... No, Mage is dropping low though, and that's gonna be the first part. Bible coming in with the TP, secures the pick off with the Oracles. Fortune's End right there. And is now just gonna go ahead and heal up John. Actually, he could have put down a Purifying Flames. Purifying Flames does not deny, so John could have had a little bit more HP right there. But it seems Oracle didn't want to waste any further mana. Meantime, at the top lane, we got Kuhn. Actually secures a kill on Gyrocopter. He's gonna trade his life for that, but that's definitely worth it. That is definitely worth it. Getting a kill on the enemy's not necessarily safe lane carry, because I guess strictly speaking the Gyrocopter is not in the safe lane, but the position 1 carry, right? If you can trade for that as basically anyone that is not the Ember Spirit, or maybe the Zeus, you're quite happy with it, right? That's something we don't mind here. Oh, Mage, probably gonna get this rune. Yep, gets a haste rune, but already under a lot of pressure here. Just the attacks coming out. But oh! What is the cast range on that? Oh god, I did not see that one coming. Wow. Okay, Oracle secures another kill. This hero, this is already the power of this guy, right? This spell deals a lot of damage. It's 180 damage, which, yes, it heals you afterwards, but with the low cooldown, you can get out 2 of them. Right, you cast it twice, and then, okay, now the healing starts ticking in, but at the same time, you already just got 360 damage in. Okay, with the healing, it's more like 300, but that's still really solid for a level 2 spell. So, yeah, Oracle coming in big time right there, and secures another kill for the Radiant. Oh, the Coon, look at this fella. He's going in again. He's just not afraid of the Rocket Barrage, but Oracle comes in, purchases him, holds him in place. Oh, that's gonna be pretty close, but I think the Batrider should be fine here. And now one of the problems with Oracle's E, right? If you do not get the kill, then you actually heal. Alright? Then you actually heal, because the numbers on it add up in such a way that the healing is... I think the healing is 9 seconds, right? Yeah, it is already stronger than the damage. But you also have to keep in mind the damage gets reduced by magic resistance, while the healing does not. So, it's stronger no matter what. Oh, come on, buddy. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Getting some damage in on the poor bottom lane. Actually, got an initiation coming out on Kefka. They trap him, and that should be a quick pick off. Yeah, the heal bomb. Actually, wait, no! They don't have the Flame Guard ready. And the boar is keeping them away, so somehow they managed to not get that kill. In the meantime, the Coon goes down at the top. Yeah, it seemed like he was sticking around a bit long, sitting on low HP, and honestly, I gotta admit, I'm very impressed with how the Oracle has been performing. I knew... Okay, let me be honest with you really quick. I casted some games. I'm not gonna upload those because they were terrible casts, because I was super fucking tired while doing them. Right, I just missed everything. It just wasn't good, right? But in those games, I noticed that Oracle got first banned like almost every match, and I'm like, wait, what is happening here? Right, that is really weird to me. Also, by the way, look at that, an Iron Talent coming out. Isn't that fascinating? But yeah, Oracle was first banned in almost every single one of them, and well, I think we might currently be experiencing why. This hero seems to be pretty damn powerful, right? And yeah, we'll see how this works out for them. I like, by the way, that they're blocking this creep camp. That's kind of cute, right? It's mostly just about making sure that the Alchemist doesn't go super crazy, that he kind of only gets the money that you know, you kind of like... You want to limit the amount of money he gets, right? And yes, he's gonna be in a lane farming. Yes, you can't really stop that from happening, right? But at least you can slow him down in terms of like taking these creeps on top of that, right? You want to avoid that if at all possible. He finds himself a stack career, is gonna start working on that, using the Iron Talon. That's an interesting item. I still don't know what to think about it, honestly. I still don't know. I've seen it picked up on supports, I've seen it picked up on junglers, and then people realize that jungling is really bad, and then that wasn't a good idea. But I've seen it picked up on the safe lane carries. Now we're gonna see it on an Alchemist right here. Picked up on heroes that are ranged, right? Picked up on heroes that are melee. It just seems like there's never really definite conclusion to what we're gonna do here, right? There's never really like a definite point of, oh, of course, on this hero. And it seems like Iron Talon is really the one item where the opinions differ the most, right? Where people have the most, like, oh, by the way, we got a bit of a fight at the top lane. We got the Oracle already taking a lot of damage. The cooldown comes out, and Mitch, oh, he's falling. He's falling quickly, but he activates his bot lane. John just doesn't feel like hitting him. So he's still on the run. In the meantime, we got, actually, the Alchemist caught out now. Marlon taking quite a few hits in on him already. And can we get the shackle? No, but the lightning bolt cancels it. Ember Spirit leaps forwards. There we go. This time around the shackle, but they got a physical. Yeah, they gotta go for it with physical damage now. Excalibur still going onto that Bane. They really want it. They're gonna have the shackles ready, and Bane will fall. So overall, 2-for-1. It seems Zeus did actually end up dying to something in the end. Gyrocopter, yeah, that guy secures the kill right there. But that's kind of a big encounter already, and this is honestly one of the biggest advantages of Ember Spirit. All right, Ember Spirit really is able to fight early on. Right? He's very good at it, and not only is he very good at it, but he also just, you know, like, he scales well with it, because all of his abilities, they stay relevant all throughout the game, right? Okay, late game Flame Guard is not going to deal that much damage anymore, right? Neither will the Searing Chains, but at the same time, Flame Guard is still going to be a nice farming tool, and it's going to give him like 500 additional HP, and Searing Chains, it's just a lockdown, right? Lockdown is all you need. Lockdown is so important. You just keep him in place and you hit him a bunch. So, yeah, I don't know. Ember Spirit already coming in strong. Being active, I like that a lot. Oh, I'm always happy whenever I see an Ember Spirit actually roam around the map instead of being scared and sitting back all the game. Oh, Mitch is starting to really put the hurt onto the Alchemist as well. So this is one of the more interesting parts of the game, right? I think Zeus is a hero that has really only recently come back on the competitive scene. Actually, oh, he's gonna run into Jalopy. He sets up a trap and just takes the kill really quick. Gyrocopter is gonna be very happy with that pickoff. And yeah, that's one of the strengths of this guy as well, right? Ember Spirit and Gyrocopter, they're both so good at fighting early. And actually, find Ember with the roar. They purge off the Flame Guard. He leaps forward, but Gefka, he knows, and they're not afraid to follow that one up. The Rocket Barrage finishes off Excalibur, and that's going to be another pickoff. LC looking really solid right now. And those are really the kind of kills you need, right? Like, again, I mentioned this earlier, but Ember Spirit is not really as concerned about slowing down the enemy team. He's more concerned about making sure he himself is doing well. And this Ember Spirit, I promise you, is doing well. And he's going to continue doing well. And he's going to continue growing stronger and stronger and stronger, and nastier and nastier and nastier. So, yeah. Oh, actually, Excalibur comes back into the lane. But generally speaking, one thing I like to say a lot is you can never really stop a carry from getting farm. You can only slow them down, right? You can only slow them down. And I know that sounds a bit silly, but the idea there is, like, against certain heroes, you just need to win the game at a certain moment in time, else they will overwhelm you, right? And Ember Spirit is definitely one of them. Now, at the same time, LC, they do have the heroes they need to actually end the game early. So, I'm not too worried for them, honestly. I think they're looking really well right now. They have more than a 4,000 gold lead. Experience, of course, not that much ahead, but it's really about the net worth. Now, gotta keep in mind, they have Alchemist. Alchemist is cheating, right? But it's not just the Alchemist, it's also the Gyrocopter, right? Gyrocopter is also doing fantastic, sitting at 5,000 net worth already. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? And he's just gonna continue growing stronger and stronger and stronger. In the meantime, actually, we kind of got a kill at the top there. I'm sorry I missed that one. But let's be honest, we know what happened, right? Like, Bad Rider gripped him, and that was that. That was not the most interesting of kills, so it's not a big deal. Bottom tower going to fall right here. Gyrocopter takes it. I wonder what he's going for next. I wouldn't be too surprised to just see a very early BKB. Maybe Sentient Yasha into the BKB, but honestly, I wouldn't really at all be surprised if he just goes straight BKB, right? Just saying, alright, we're gonna be ready to deal with all of these spells. Because if you look at what NLG has going for them right now in terms of damage, right? Then we have Tusk, Magic, magic, physical. Okay, this is a decent amount of physical burst, but then again, this is a support task, right? He doesn't have a lot of money. He doesn't. He got barely anything. He's got mana boots. I mean, this guy's just not gonna deal that much damage, but mostly, if he does, it's gonna be magical. Ember Spirit, right now, pure magic. Pure magic. He is not at the point yet where he can really say, okay, I'm gonna put out some physical hits. No, not at all. Dazzle doesn't deal damage. Yes, the damage he deals is physical, but he doesn't deal damage. Batrider, magic. Zeus, magic. Right, you need some way to deal with that. I wouldn't mind to see, seeing like something like a pipe, possibly on somebody on LC, but then again, who would really buy it? But either way, I wouldn't be too surprised to see very early BKBs from both the Gyrocopter and the Alchemist. Alchemist are finishing up his Radiance, 13 minutes. I like that timing. That's a pretty good timing. I wonder if he's going for the split pushing build or if he's going for more of a fighting build. I think these days the fighting build has become more popular. And I'm very happy that that is the case, because honestly I think it's just a better build. But yeah. And we just go straight back to farming. Ember, by the way, finally picking up his TP boots. TP boots, one of the most important items for the hero. Ember really has like 3. Oh, he gets roared up! Do they have it? They try to burn his mana, but no, so far. Actually, no, wait, he doesn't have the tools to relocate out of there, though. Kefka. He does have the Oracle's ultimate on him, but he should be fine. It doesn't seem like he took a lot of damage since. They're going on Solon here, and the cooldown only connects on Excalibur, but that's enough. Ember Spirit goes down. Jalopy, he wants to secure another kill. He goes on the Dazzle. In the meantime, in the background, we have the Coon getting going up against 4 other heroes. Jalopy, in the meantime, he is the one that's not afraid to finish off the rest of them on his own. He takes down the Dazzle, and that's 3 dead for NLG. LC just completely overwhelming right now. We got Milan. He should be fine right now. Alchemist still not having a blink dagger or any sort of mobility. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill. But Tusk snowballs in. He knows I'm not getting out of this one, so let me at least take the Bane down with me. Smart call. I like that one, right? Like sometimes you just know. Nah, they may not have me right now at this very moment, but I promise you in the next few seconds I'm going down. So let's just make the best out of the situation. Got a TP in from the Dazzle. Oh, I don't know how much I like that. He goes down. Jalopy kept alive by the Oracle on the second cooldown. It doesn't connect on Mitch, but Ember Spirit goes down yet again. That's the, third death? 2 in a row? That is not good whatsoever. And it seems like LC, they just continue to get out of hand here. Honestly, their net worth keeps rising, and now we also have like an experience gap that is continuously growing. We have the Beastmaster even being ahead on the Ember Spirit. Now, one thing can I just say really quick? I love this from the Beastmaster. He is going for the Necrobook right away, skipping everything else. Just saying, we'll get the Necrobook immediately. Necrobook is great on Beastmaster for 2 reasons, right? You have a very long disable. So you roar somebody, you get a lot of Necrobook hits in, right? Fantastic, amazing. Actually, it's great on a hero for more than 2 reasons. Let me actually go ahead and just try to list all of the reasons why it's good. You have the Hawk, so you can easily scout around the map and scout out all of the wards with the true side. You can give the Necrobooks the inner beast, so they all attack really quickly. Necrobook Warrior has the lowest base attack time in the game, I believe. So yeah, it attacks really quickly and benefits a lot from the additional attack speed. This also means, since you already have summons, you can just easily afford to build a very summon-heavy, summon-based hero with a lot of auras, and all of a sudden, all of your spells, all of your items really synergize very well. We have Roshan taken down. Jalopy is going to pick that one up. We got the Sage coming out from him, so he's going to opt for the Sage and Yasha, but picking up the Sage first for the additional survivability. I don't mind that whatsoever. I think that's a great choice. Again, I said like either he goes for the Sage and Yasha and then the BKB, or just straight BKB. But Sage and Yasha first seems fantastic. Alchemist, by the way, he's just farming up. Holy crap. Oh, actually he gets grip. Do they have the damage though? He has his ultimate? Yeah. Okay, with all 5 of them there, there's no way that John really stands much of a chance. And he gets burst down and murdered on the spot. Now, we have 5 heroes mid from NLG. And look, this is generally actually like a really big commitment. This seems like it's not a big deal, right? You have 5 heroes sitting in the mid lane. Is there a problem with this? Yes. The problem with that is that you're not doing anything, right? You're not actually getting anything done. You're not hitting any creeps. You're not pushing any lanes. You're not getting any kills. You're just sitting in the mid lane. Yes, you got the Alchemist, but now you need to do a thing, or you need to get back to farming as soon as possible. Zeus, by the way, picking up a Hand of Midas. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean I don't like it at all. I'm not really sure what that is about. And he's not doing that badly, honestly. He's level 11. I mean, what other levels are at in this game? Yeah, he's doing fine, honestly. And he just picked it up too, right? Like, if that Hand of Midas was bought at like minute 9 or something like that, then I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, you're doing well, you're feeding yourself, right? Get yourself a Hand of Midas, there's nothing wrong with that. But picking it up at like 17 minutes, if your team is already behind, Hand of Midas, in my opinion, is not a great catch-up item in terms of like coming back into the game, and Mitch is just gonna get roared up and burst down. But yeah, the reason why I don't like Hand of Midas in terms of like coming back into a game, right? It's nice if you're just like, okay, we had a shitty laning stage, right? We need to get some additional money. Then you go for the Hand of Midas, and that helps you get back into it. Yes, definitely. But if your team is already losing, a Hand of Midas will just make you lose more because it adds no fighting potential, right? So all the enemies have to do now is see, oh hey, he wasted all the money he had, which honestly wasn't that much on the Hand of Midas. So we just go kill him now, right? Oh, by the way, they see that the Gyrocopter's farming Ancients, and he's actually dropping pretty low. He does have the Ancient Yasha completed, but not around. Oh, we got a Fiend Script coming out on Dazzler, and Tusk is actually just gonna let him die. Yup, he just gives up on that one. By the way, the Alchemist picking up the Manta Star, so... Oh, that's a bit odd. Not necessarily what I expected to see. Usually, if you go for the split pushing build, you get TP boots first for the additional farming. But then again, the Manta Star also gives a lot of additional farming. So we'll see, right? We'll see how that one works out. And that's gonna be Siege in the mid lane. Of course, this is something the Manta Star is good at, right? Trying to break down some towers, applying some pressure, cancelling Blink Daggers and all of this. So we're talking about Blink Daggers, by the way. That Rider, now sitting on one of those. We have the Ember Spirit slowly working towards his Battle Fury, but man, those 2 deaths earlier didn't help. And he's just honestly not at a point where he should be at or where he wants to be at. Dazzler not really sitting on much at all. Tusk, not much at all. I'm sure he's saving up for his Blink Dagger. He's getting really close, so at least we got that going on. And Zeus working on a 4-star. Ow. That was loud. Zeus working on that 4-star. I like 4-star, so don't really see any problem with that. But at the same time, it's just like, I hate the Hand of Midas so much. Terrible choice, honestly. We have Beastmaster finishes up the Necrobook free, so that's pretty damn scary. In the meantime, by the way, at the bottom, we got a bit of an initiation coming on. Alchemist just gets freed, though, and... Oh, the next level plays right there. I like it. Yeah, but he gets purged out of it by the Oracle. And this is a nice combination, right? The Oracle with the Alchemist. Good luck beating that regeneration, right? To kill the Alchemist during the Oracle ultimate while he has the Chemical Rage going on. Nah, man, that's not happening, right? How long does Oracle's ultimate actually last? It is 8 seconds right now. So 75 mana, 75 health regen times 2, 150, right? Times 8, like 1200 HP. Yeah. Right, you have to break through that on top of the 1200 HP he already has. Right, and that is disregarding any additional healing or anything that could come in. So you need to deal like 2500 damage to the Alchemist if you want to kill him. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, I'm just saying it's really, really hard. He now picks up the TP boots. So we're actually gonna go for the split pushing build. He doesn't seem to be too keen on the idea of split pushing in general. So he's mostly farming up, which makes it a bit odd to me, right? I feel like if you're gonna be mostly farming up, then... Oh, not farming up, but fighting, then get a fighting build, right? But maybe he just likes this one. A big part of what you buy in Dota is often what you're comfortable with, what you have practiced, right? And what you like. I think that's actually like a really significant thing. That you buy, you know, items and play heroes that you like. Generally speaking, you're gonna perform better with those. And sometimes a different hero might have been better for the game, but you just know that with the hero you're comfortable with, you'll perform better. So it might just be one of those cases, right? Where he just says, yeah, you know what? Like, I just like this. I just like it. That's really all there is to it. He's getting very close to it too. He has the soul booster now. Only 600 gold left to go, and then he will have the Octarine Core. So we will probably see a siege starting somewhat soon. And yeah, tower already falling. And we got the Bane kind of sneaking around with the Glimmer Cape, but that's a mid tower that's under pressure. That's a mid tower that's under siege, and that's a mid tower that's gonna be dead soon, honestly. There we go, Octarine Core complete. He sells the bottle. Frankly, there's no need for the bottle anymore. It's still a bit lazy, let's be honest. Like, he could even just have killed those creeps and would have had the money anyway, but, you know, doesn't really matter that much. And there we go. Now, one of the big upsides of having the Octarine Core is you have no downtime, really, on the Alchemist. Where you just get to sit here and spam and spam and spam and spam and spam. Right, like, the acid spray has no downtime, honestly, none. You have the Chemical Rage with like 10 seconds downtime. So this guy's just going to be all over the place, being very, very aggressive. However, it seems that the entirety of the Radiant wants to fall back. By the way, Bane picking up that Glimmer Cape. We saw him use it a second ago. Yeah, that's a very nice item to have. I especially like it on Bane. Invisibility can be used while channeling, right? So he can Fiend Script somebody and just go invisible. It's not necessarily always going to be useful, but no matter what, you know, what's the problem with it, right? Oracle, by the way, this guy's rich. This guy has a mecha. Will you look at that? He's working on what I assume is an Ether Lance. Actually, he does have it if he wants to get rid of the Arcane Boots for it. Which it doesn't seem like it, but, you know. Yeah, but Oracle being interesting. Definitely interesting. We have the BKB complete on a Gyrocopter. It seems to me like that was what they were waiting for, right? They wanted to have the BKB, at least one of them. I expect the Alchemist to get one too. Even though he's going for this kind of build, BKB is just so valuable this game. So having that is a big, big item, very important. And I expect a push or Roshan. Actually, Roshan is still dead. Yeah, okay, then I expect a push very, very soon. And yeah, there we go. They're mounting up to go down the mid lane. Well, maybe not. Maybe no BKB for the Alchemist. Gonna get the Soul Cuirass instead. I like a Soul Cuirass a lot for Alchemist. Like, don't get me wrong here. It's just, there's no physical damage on an NLG. Right, none. So it seems a bit unnecessary, if I'm honest. Battle Fury now down on the Ember Spirit, by the way. I love how these two are just like, whatever. He's gonna blow himself up right here, but it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, they find the tusk! The war comes out. Quick pick off. They didn't even need to use the Necro Book for that one. And that is a push. That is a push if I've ever seen one. Right now, they're gonna go down the mid, or they're gonna go down the top. But they're going down a lane, they're gonna go in and start taking some buildings here. Seems to be the mid, yes. Seeing as the creep wave is there, that definitely makes a lot of sense. So. I like the fire spread, just kind of trying to keep the creeps away, but John does not give a damn. He goes in, he just waltzes up the stairs, ready to take down a tower, and that tower will go down. Even though the magic damage is quite difficult to deal with, it just doesn't really matter, right? That's a dead tower, and they didn't get a lot out of this, but they got a little bit, right? They just got a little bit of something. Roshan is going to be back in a second. They'll likely check for that as well, just making sure that they can get it again, and they're just playing it safe, right? They aren't... So, LC is in a very good position right now. They're at a point where they're ahead by so much, right? You just don't want to fuck up now, right? That's all you have to do. You have to just say, okay, our Alchemist has more than twice as much net worth as their most farmed hero, right? Our Alchemist is easily the most powerful hero on the map right now. And, however, Alchemist still needs a lot to be enabled, right? Like, we want to maybe have an Aegis on it. We want to maybe have a BKB on the guy, right? The Soul Cuirass is almost done, but in the end, maybe a little bit more would be handy. So, it seems to me like that's just the only thing they're waiting for here. And that's a pretty good thing to be waiting for, right? Roshan, gonna be attempted right now. There is no way that NLG defends this. They have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. And Talon dropped on the ground. Alchemist picks up the edges. Oh, the courier actually gets sniped. That's actually pretty big. There was a lot on the courier. That was a very, very, very worthwhile kill right there. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff on there. That's the Ether Lens. That's the Soul Cross. Well, at the same time, it seems like LC doesn't care. They're like, alright, take our courier, whatever. We'll just go down mid now because we're too impatient to wait for it to respawn. Minus armor dropped from the Dazzle. Only connects on 2 though. Hits the important one though, right? Hits Baby Knight. Not Baby Knight. Damn it, John. Fuck. Hits John though. That's the one that we care about. And, well, the siege is commencing. Very slow, very methodical, but I like it. You know, you don't want to rush into this. You just want to take it slow. You want to be ready for a fight. But yeah, this is, by the way, why I wanted a BKB on the guy. Excalibur jumps in. Sadly, doesn't connect with the shackles. Not quite, not quite. Oh, you get the Alchemist again. But it's just anytime you put damage on him, it seems like he's back to full in an instant. Oh, we got a grip! Just burst down immediately. Mitch gonna be hit by the cooldown. No real follow-up, but at the same time, without the Batrider, that's a dead barracks. That's just going down. You are not stopping that. There's no world in which you defended. Gem even on the ground. Even a gem dropped by the Batrider. Man, that was not good. I like the reactions though. Bane immediately fiend scripting. The war comes out as well. They're not putting up with that nonsense, right? They'll take care of it immediately, and they do take care of it immediately. And the push at the bottom. Edges, of course, still being up. You want to use this, right? You want to go in. And another important thing, Batrider's ultimate is still down. You know this, right? You're well aware of this fact. And, oh, they get Mitch! And Mitch is dead! No, 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 no. He's not dead yet. Mitch is not dead yet, but the cooldown is gonna secure that one. No, actually, no! A triple 4-step, or however many that were. There we go, the Oracle ultimate stacked on top of the Alchemists. He heals up to full. He's back. He's ready to fight. 3, 2, 1. The ultimate comes back online, and there's no stopping this. They just have nothing. They just don't have it in them. They used all of the ultimates. Mitch, he goes down to an illusion almost. Look at this nonsense. And even though it seems like LC is gonna fall back right here, they did lose the Bane in that fight. The courier is gonna be back up, and that means all of the items that we lost earlier finally available. So that's gonna be an Assault Cross for the Alchemist. If he feels really funny, you could even pick up like a Moonshard right now. I don't really know why not. And now Excalibur is dead. Just toast. Just straight up toast. That's the big upside of having a Beastmaster, right? Like, that's what I was talking about early on. You, like, against an Ember Spirit, as long as you can lock him down, you can kill him. Right? The problem is usually just locking him down. But if you make sure that you have the required lockdown, then honestly, Ember Spirit is just not the hero you need to be scared of. Because he's not tanky. He doesn't really have, like, he doesn't have any way to get out of getting locked down, right? And he doesn't really have a good way of preventing it other than being really, really fast. But honestly, clicking War on Ember Spirit doesn't require a lot of skill now, does it? So you should be able to pull that one off. Assault Cuirass complete. We also have the Ether Lens now done on the Oracle. I'm sure there are some other items on its way already. No? No, but that's gonna be a barracks under siege. Got a glyph being used, but yeah, good luck with that. John comes in. Yeah, he's just gonna... Yeah, that's a dead barracks. That is definitely a dead barracks. They go in on this, the snowball, but it's just not enough. He just dies. He just dies. The BKBs are too strong. Mage gets hit by the cooldown. They lose the Dazzler. They lose the Batrider. And that's gonna be a GG. Nice game. I like that a lot. I think they played that really well. And that truly, like, that Oracle was actually quite scary, man. That hero did a lot. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoyed the cast. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Let me know what you think, if I'm getting better and all of that. And I need to find my mouse. There it is. Hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye.